This is our friend Michael. Today we're gonna chop the top off of his very expensive van.
We are?
Yeah.
We're gonna cut a hole in your van and put this on here?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, these are pretty,
Extremely vague.
Look at this wiggle. It's supposed to be straight so we know what to cut.
And we will probably take some measurements and get a rough idea of what size the hole needs to be, and then cut one that's significantly smaller. So then we can set the whole thing on top of the van and like check everything and also have ourselves up into the hole to get, you know.
Don't look at my insulation job.
I hope that's temporary.
Well,
it's not.
oh shoot. Maybe we could just get a bunch of dog beds and line it with that.
This is by no means the first time I've taken a grinder to the body of a vehicle, but it's definitely the nicest vehicle that I've ever just chopped giant holes in with a grinder.
oh yeah, dude. Convertible van time. Let's do it.
There's a drawer labeled safety third, and there's earplugs and safety glasses in it. Let the chopping begin! Watch your neck. This will slice your head off. Yeah. Hey, look at that! Wow! Even though we're gonna cut this again, I'm gonna deburr the whole thing so we have less chance of bodily injury.
We're gonna take these logs and put them under the pop top, so then we can kind of measure it a little better where it's supposed to go.
So in the pieces from when this was installed before, because this is a used kit, there's this piece, which is a cross brace that gets bolted through the roof and all that, but I'm gonna use it to locate the width of these bars so we can get an accurate measurement. If I'd figured out all of this beforehand, we could have just cut the hole the right size in the first place.
No one ever filmed Steven.
Hi,
buddy.
I'm Steven.
If I'd figured a few more things out before we got excited and cut a hole in the roof, we could have just cut the hole once and had it right. But this way I do think is actually slightly more accurate because we were able to set it down and get it positioned exactly how it wants to sit and then measure it out. Weight reduction. So I think we're gonna lift it up, see if it'll stay up there, which it should, and then we will have a lot more room to work with to bolt these rails down. Ready? We're gonna see what the Insta360 can do on a drift car. The real question is, do you want me to drive? So with the Insta360, if you just hang it straight up, it looks like a drone's following you. Straight up ahead also looks awesome. Us driving, and you'll be able to see right in front of us the action that's happening at the same time.
Yeah, because it's got two lenses, so it can see all around us. That's insane.
Yeah. Super good stuff. Oh yeah. Gas gas pedal goes vroom vroom, but no go forward.
Aww.
We were having such a good time.
So fun.
So all I need to do for third-person view here is suction cup this to the back window of the car, get a really nice third-person view, and if we do a little bit lower so you get mostly sky, you can do a sky replacement in the software that comes with your camera. Yeah! That's how you do it!
And with Insta360, you have interval shooting, so you can shoot time lapses and then choose your frame later. It also has a me mode where you just hold it out at a 90-degree angle. It makes the pole invisible, and then all you can see is just whatever's happening around you, and you don't even need to reframe it in post because it automatically just uses the part of the footage that's facing you. Also, you can export in any format, so you can export for like 16:9 for YouTube or export portrait for Instagram. It has this awesome new touchscreen that I really like. The sensor's bigger. It's just an awesome camera, and you can get it using our link below.
So this is a used cross member that came with the pop top. It's the same as this cross member right here, which apparently whoever did this before just cut that cross member out, moved it back, and then just like loosely reattached it with screws. Since they gave us the spare, obviously we're leaving that cross member in, and we're using this one because for some reason the kit doesn't come with a cross member for there, probably because they didn't feel like making a squiggly piece. While we're continuing on that, Will is going to install these premium Bilstein shocks.
Yes.
So this van's got a smoother ride and can maybe keep up with mine. The rears are remote reservoir and even more awesome. The fronts.
Oh, I'm ready.
This is satisfying. You can just, it's got pivots on both ends, so you can just like spin it forever.
Yeah.
Whoever did this should definitely not have been allowed to have a staple gun in their hands at any point. Massive overkill, but it's just a piece I had, so why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of that. To go with my double tape measures, I got my double flat pistols.
Getting these new shocks in. These super shiny premium shocks. And the old ones were installed improperly. So, it's a win-win situation all around.
I got some fruit by the foot, extra toxic.
We've got some double-sided, just rubber seam tape. It's made for roofing. My idea here is it's 3 inches wide, and this is the new rubber seal that goes around the edge of the tent. So if we take it here, we can stick it to one side and then fold it over the other. And then we have a double stickied piece of rubber seam that also has the paper on it still. So we can do a whole bunch of it and get it ready and then apply it a little bit at a time without sticking it to a million things we don't want it to stick to. Wipe off the water, and then it being a little warm will also help it stick greatly. We got a lot done last night and yesterday, but the shocks took way longer than expected because all the bolts were rusted and seized. So we got all that done. The last things to do before we can go test this thing out and, you know, drive around is these little clippies that hold the roof shut. And then, of course, a few little, like, you know, trimmy bits that go along with that. Like this one goes right here. These things go for the clippies. And then clippy it shut. These cross members are higher up than the bottom edge of this, so I think what I might actually do is just grab like a 2x6, because it's exactly 1.5 inches that I just measured. The wood will just go all the way across and it'll be super light, but it'll also add some rigidity. Makes a really nice cut, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's actually kind of impressive.
It's not that surprising. I mean, it looks like a wood blade. It's just got beefier carbides for cutting metal. So
Yeah.
Michael gets a little bit of lumber that I milled. But look, it's already got a nice patina on it. You can just leave this as your interior.
Dude, I like it.
So I got all the latches in. It's time to do a test. So this thing is like really weird and likes to go to the downhill side. Yeah, Will? Nice. Nice. Alrighty. Now, in theory, and they're adjustable. That one was like super snug. You
I was
could
going to
totally
say, on a level of 1 to 10, how much heat and strength is that?
more than this side, but then again, that was the first one.
Nice.
My thought is latch it and see what happens and then go look, right? Because that was just a normal like pull it down.
Yeah.
See if it centers itself at all. Because you know you can always. It's not staying down right now, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
The front looks a little offset. Let me see.
Let me just get these bed pieces in here.
Yeah, we can do that right now. I think.
You want me to bring it underneath?
Oh yeah. Skinny thoughts. Yeah. See, this one fits perfect. Well, that's mission accomplished. We got the pop top all installed, and now it's nice and rainy, so we get to find out if it leaks.
Yeah, and get it nice and muddy.
Exactly. We need to do some victory laps around the track. Victory, as in victory of finishing this, not victory as in you're gonna win.
I'm gonna lose.
But
I'll look good doing it.
We'll do some mild racing between this van and my van. Well, now we both have sweet diesel camper vans with pop tops. Michael and I have had these vans for pretty close to the same amount of time. Mine just came from the factory like this, and then I diesel swapped it. His was already diesel, and then we put a pop top in it. So, you know, I keep joking about my van being cooler, but honestly, they're both really awesome vans. So let's see what they can do doing some off-roading. I think this is going to be more of a test to see if Michael's van fits around the track. Yeah. It's a little longer than mine. Honestly, these are both awesome vans. Like that van, minus the pop top, one of those is what got me into camper vans. I got to drive one around Moab for like a week. That's why I was like, yes, I want a camper van.
It's the ultimate freedom, dude.
Yes.
You just feel like you can go anywhere, anytime. You can
especially when you have
anywhere.
like four-wheel drive and diesel. The really cool thing about that van versus this one is you can tow anything with that. I can't tow anything at all.
Yeah.
Like I could tow a dirt bike, maybe.
Well, that's why you need to invite me on the next overland,
Yes,
and I can
exactly.
tow you out.
Oh yeah. They have their advantages. Like this one gets probably almost twice the fuel mileage. I get like 26. And then
yeah, this gets like 2.
Yeah, and this one has a way smoother ride. And we can't really compare interiors because yours isn't like built yet.
Yeah.
And mine was built from the factory, so that's not a fair comparison. But like just as a van, they're both super awesome. And now we both have pop tops.
Oh yeah, look at that. Match made in heaven, dude. What's up? This is Rex, my E350 4x4 big old diesel van. And it was actually the first car I ever bought. Me and Ed actually go way back. We used to make videos. We used to take trips in this thing with a bunch of other people, go up and camp. And we started making YouTube videos.
It's really full circle though, because you and Edwin like started out, well, Edwin's first YouTube videos, some of them anyway, that he ever made were in this van, and now it's back here.
I'm so stoked. Life, dude. Life is good.
Should we go like get some ice cream or something?
Yeah!
Ice cream in the rain.
Iced coffee for Will.
Woohoo!
Iced decaf for Will.
No! How dare you?
Buy an Insta360 X3 using our affiliate link in the description and get a free gift, either an invisible selfie stick or a sticky lens protector. Also, Insta360 is now offering big holiday sales on cameras and accessories. If you want a really good price on a 360 camera, you can get the One X2 for 15% off.